Been a while, Paul, but we came here a while back. And actually, my mom was in town, so we wanted to bring her out
wonderful,
here.
cool.
Yeah. So.
I was gonna ask you, does your wife use the black cohosh?
Yeah, she's a midwife,
Yes.
and she uses all these herbs in her practice instead of drugs.
I know.
Because they're so safe and so effective. They're so good.
Because I'm just like hearing, I'm like, okay, that's midwives like
materials.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, she I mean, and she uses tinctures and
poultices
and essential oils. Powerful. I mean, they work so good, you know.
Awesome.
So doctor's office and a place to get
Well, it's not a doctor's office, you know. People say, they're not my patients. They're my clients. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not sick. They're just having a baby, and I'm gonna help them have a healthy baby. You know? And you are what you eat. So she really focuses on their diet.
Yeah.
You make sure that because it's so critical, what you eat, because you are what you eat.
Exactly.
And she just rules out all complications and stuff just by teaching them how to eat right. It's powerful. And she travels the world teaching them. She's going to Greece this year to teach 1,500 midwives from all over the world.
Yeah.
And you know what's so cool about it? She has no education. She has absolutely no formal education. She was taught by a midwife. She was apprentice.
Learn from the expert. My husband is a retired judge in Freetown, Sierra Leone, West Africa.
Oh wow!
He just started a farm. But we have rainy season and dry season.
Yeah.
And he's growing rice. He's growing red rice. He's growing tomatoes. I was so happy when you say, because we eat tomatoes from the garden, we eat from the farm, and we eat carrots. But my son has started a 50-acre coconut plantation there. And then he tried to introduce sweet potatoes. They have the white sweet potatoes, the red orange ones. But we have problems with bugs. It's tropical. So we've been battling with...
But bugs are an indication of unhealthy plants, not tropics. Well, just, from a medical perspective, all disease is a result of malnutrition, all of it. If you are properly nurtured, you can't get sick. And the same is true with plants. And so when you have a disease issue, it's because the plant's not well. Bugs will never, none of my produce has any bug bites because it's so full of water. When they bite into it, they drown. Those plants where you are dehydrated. They're not well, and that's why the bugs are taking them out. So if you got wood chips, you held water, and you hydrated, bugs would leave.
Because that's what he was trying, brewer's yeast, poultry waste, but like you say, it has the ammonia smell in the poultry waste. The chicken waste.
But you see here, this holds water. I mean, look at this. This is summer. We've had no rain.
Yeah, we can do that.
Look. It's getting wet. It's getting wet. That's wet there. That's wet. That ground's wet.
See, he has a spring that comes up from the ground, but it dried out during the dry season. But yeah,
this material holds water like nothing else. And let me explain why. You see my sequoia trees over here? You see how dark green that foliage is. And I want you to follow my line of reasoning. How's the water, which is very heavy, get lifted from the ground all the way to the top of that tree and out to the end of all those branches with no pump? Are you hearing me? Water's heavy. It's going against gravity. It's being lifted and carried out to the ends of all those branches with no pump. How does that happen? Capillary action in wood cells. Yeah. Now follow me. This is the same wood cells that's moving all that water up that tree. And it knows how to hold, transport, and release water better than anything on the planet. Are you following me?
So we plan generators and pumps and panels and everything.
Yeah. When this does it the best.
Wow.
And it's all free with no work.
We can do that. We can get that.
But I just want you to start paying attention to the demonstration in nature because it's so powerful. God made it so simple, so totally awesome. And we don't look. We don't pay attention. And we do all this hard stuff that's toxic and expensive. It doesn't work. I'm telling you, this is so awesome, God.
Well, we don't grow mushrooms there. I'm a vegetarian.
If you put this stuff, you'll have mushrooms.
Okay, so that's the next question. Because for my B12, I wanted to start from mushrooms.
Let me tell you something about wood chips that nothing else has. Fungi. See, all your manures, all your grass clippings, all your leaves, All your fertilizers have no fungi. Wood products have fungi. And that is the most potent, amazing life force of the soil. And you put this stuff down, mushrooms just start growing because it's fungi. It's where they live. You know, to me, it's so powerful how God made it. You know, it's the best. You can't improve on God. He's the ultimate. He's the master gardener of the universe. The master, get it?
Did Adam and Eve in a garden?
Yeah.
Good. Perfect.
To know him.
That was for a reason. Yeah.
And you know where we're going to all end up?
In the garden.
In a garden. I love the wording there in Micah chapter 4. And everyone will be under their own vine, under their own fig tree, because God did not have plan B. Did you hear me? He didn't have plan B. He's going back to the original because it's the best.
Yes.
And it's not like he's a learner. He's practicing. He knows what he's doing. And he did it right up front, and he doesn't change. So I tell people, we'll all be doing this for the next 1,000 years. I'm just getting geared up my future, man. This is what we'll all be doing, man. So I'm getting geared up for it. You know?
Great. Appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Capillary. And you know something else they show about wood that's powerful? Hey, have you ever been in a house with a wood stove? You know how that heat is different than any other source of heat. No electricity, no propane, no gas will ever do that. And you notice what you're feeling right now from the sun? It's the same heat. The same as that wood stove because it's thermal. It goes right through your body into your tissues. And here's what God has showed me. He says the trees right now are taking photosynthesis from the sun and they're storing it in their cells. And when it's burned, they give it back. It's the same heat that came from the sun. I love God. And trees are renewable. Nothing else is. I mean, God did it perfect. He did it the best. Nothing gets better. It's the ultimate. What's that? That's a bird?
That's
A raven?
Is that what he
A raven.
He's going,
See, the ravens are not happy because they know what's here.
and they want it.
And I demonstrated to them that they're not welcome. This is unsafe. Because I killed one and hung it up in the air so they could see it.
Nice.
That is the most powerful scarecrow is a dead one hanging in the air. I had a PVAC thing out there. I had this crow up hanging up in the air. And I tell you, man, they don't come here anymore because they know this is not a safe place to come.
It's like, no, they'll kill you. Don't go
Yeah, don't go there.
You don't want to do this.
You know, and they're angry because they know about all this food, and they know it's good, and they want it, but they're smart enough to know that if I go there, I can get killed. You know, so I don't want to risk it.
Not that good.
Yeah, because scarecrows are stupid because crows are smart. They know that's not real,
Well, I know.
but when
I
they
use
see a dead one,
owls.
they get like that's real.
I use owls and I try to move them around, and they're smart. The crows are very smart. They know.
And so are other birds. You know how to keep cherries in your tree? The bird's not getting them. You kill garden snakes and hang them in the tree. The plastic ones they know are plastic.
Right.
When they see a real one, they back out. They don't go into that tree. They work very well.
There's snakes in the tree. Oh, that's smart.
Live ones. I mean, you kill them, but they're real snakes.
Yeah, my plastic owls don't do much.
Thank you for the tour.
Oh,
God
thank
bless
you.
you.
Bless you.
It was a wonderful tour. I'm
Appreciate
so glad
it.
I came. Thank you.
Bless you.
I like your garden too. It's
I'm so
really
glad
nice.
you could come and enjoy my garden. That's so great. Thank you so much. Bless you.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Nice meeting
May
you.
God bless you.
You too.
You're doing a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you.
And my daughter will learn from you. Yeah.
All right.
She's the master for us.
Awesome. Good for you. Great.
Thank you very much.
Us too. We have to go, Paul.
Okay.
But thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
It's been so great.
So good to have you. All
I
right.
hope you come back soon.
Cool.
Maybe you need an apprentice someday.
Well, I always, there's a woman coming here from Israel next month to learn from me. People come from all over the world to learn, and I love sharing.
All right.
So,
Well, I'll be looking at you on
In
YouTube.
contact.
what's that?
I said, I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah. Well, Thatnub tells you, doing pruning. I show people how to prune.
Oh, okay.
See, pruning is an art form, and there's only one culture in the world who knows how to do it.
Japanese.
The Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm serious. And here's why. All cultures prune from the outside in. They start hacking ends off. The Japanese prune from the inside out. It makes such a difference. It's really significant. Inside out. And how does the Creator deal with us? From the inside out. I love these principles you see everywhere in nature because they're all the same.
All the spiritual lessons.
Yeah, I see everything. I see God made things so ordered. He's not complicated. He made things so ordered. And you see these principles are in everything. It's so awesome. Yay, God.
Do coconut shreds work also for?
Here's the word. Here's the word. From dust we came, from dust we return. Everything God made turns back to dirt. Everything.
Okay.
So no matter what you have, will turn back to dirt, which is a positive. Everything. I love God. See, He made nothing was wasted in His environment. Nothing's wasted. Everything's returned and creates life. Everything. Nothing's toxic. Nothing's wasted. It's such a great design. Where in our culture, everything's toxic. Everything's wasted. And you have landfills. And you have methane. You have all this amazing, sickening disorder, you know?
Somebody lost this on the lawn.
Oh.
I don't know if they're going to call about it
Okay.
or what.
Thank you for bringing it back. I'll hold on to it. Thanks so much.
So why is the basil inside the...
Because it's not warm enough here for it to grow good outside.
Okay.
And so the glass on the sides hold the heat in. I have the top out because I want to get direct sunlight so I have nutrient density. But the glass on the sides make it warmer. And
See, it grows up fast in rainy season in Sierra Leone, but then dry season, they all disappear.
but that's I'm in the dry season, it's not disappearing.
Yeah, because we have 90 degrees year round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so just plant it often.
Yeah. And get some
Wood chips.
yeah.
See the wood chips make it hold the water, and just there's just such an asset to the environment, you know, and they take up they absorb the heat. It's like a major cushion, you know, in life for the plant.
So what's your basil problem?
Well, the thing is, first I think that the basil is in a smaller container, and it needs more soil. Because the last time we came after Paul, I started doing it at home, and it did yield results, but like I want to actually be able to put it more in land.
Here's the problem with your basil. You bought it in a store that was already started, so it was poor soil, fed chemical fertilizer, and it was weak.
Okay.
If you start that basil yourself in good soil, it'll be altogether different. You see, you are what you eat, and they were fed chemical fertilizers. They were grown in vermiculite, perlite, and peat moss, which is sterile. They were kept inside under light, all unnatural. And when you put them outside in the real world, they're weak, and they can't handle it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm serious. They're not strong because they were weakened by their culture. Where if you plant that thing in good soil, you feed it good water, you bring it outside, it's going to take off. It's going to thrive.
Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.